Again, make sure you're remaining clear of the Miami class Bravo if you're not getting flight following, and of course the Boca Chica class Delta.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, all right, we're good.
If you guys
so we're going to the briefing right now. This is a Virtual USA Flying Club event. It's the Florida Keys Vacation Fly-In. We're going to go from Opelika, Miami, Florida to Key West, Florida. And we're also going to visit
that goes really high up for whatever
Marathon International Airport. We're going to overfly it. We're not going to land there. Just give us a little bit more of a flight tonight.
Clip the balloon
and it's traditional VFR. He's just Mike is just telling us what to look out for,
and
ATC, should be good.
Frequency is 122.8. Make sure you have Virtual USA Flying Club
in your
remarks,
frames,
so people on
which I'm an expert at now with this. So give me 1 second.
Sure, of course, as always, guys, that you're adhering to the event.
There we go. Should be good.
Keep your chatter on the Discord minimum during the event, unless you have relevant questions. Keep it clean, keep it crisp. Let's all be friendly to each other on the ATC and otherwise. Try not to step on each other when we're calling for taxi and takeoff clearance here at Opelika, since, like I said, we do have the tower controller on now, and it's just tower. We don't have a ground controller, so there's going to be quite a handful of us potentially trying to get out at the same time, so just be wary of that.
Nope, that didn't work. Okay.
And we should hopefully have some ATC also when we get down to Key West as well, so just to keep that in mind.
Sorry, man, I gotta block people that don't belong here.
Other than the departure and arrival fields at the start and the finish. Does anybody have any questions? It's gonna sound like a resounding no on the question.
Gotta try to get this camera to work again.
We can get started at any time. Again, nobody has to.
Let's try and see what I can do.
So if you're ready to go, you can go ahead and call the tower.
If I exit out,
start making your way down the keys. Have fun. Enjoy the views. And if you do have any questions or you missed something in between now and any time during the event, again, relevant questions to the event, you can shout them out and let us know. Otherwise, have fun.
Thank you.
Let's
get our camera working here and we'll be fine. See what happens with that. Because the frame rates are going to be down until I do that. And the reason why is because I use the NVIDIA broadcast from my microphone. So, but we'll be starting up and departing out of Opelika pretty soon. And our flight should take a little over an hour. So, no flight log, no planning. We're just going to go for it. The only thing I know is I'm going to stay about 2,900 to stay under some clouds and everything like that. And we should be good. But again, let me just get this camera going on. And we'll be all good. By the way, shout out to my students that should not be chatting. No, probably even watching me, but I do have to block you once I see you, so I'm sorry. Yeah, that's just what has to happen. Testing, 1, 2. Alright, I'm back. Again, this will be figured out pretty soon. If not, I got a backup plan, but gonna mute the mic for a second till I get everything going, then I'll turn it back on. All right, testing 1, 2. You can hear me on that one. This is the non-NVIDIA version, and you would hope that the frame rate would go up from here. But let's get started anyways, and let's get going. So, checklist. Seat track back lock, avionics off, autopilot's off. Terrible frame rates, but that should be getting better. You know what I'm going to do? I know what it is. I got to restart the XSplit. Give me a second. That's where I went wrong. After I turn off the NVIDIA camera, I have to go back to XSplit and restart it. So that way it's all working. Like right now I'm getting 30 frames per second. So we'll keep starting up the plane. Throttle 1/4 of an inch. Mixture full lean. Brakes are set. Master on. Beacon on. Fuel pump should be off for now. Very good. Fuel pump's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full lean out. Come on, XSplit cam. We want this to look good. Here we go. Could be better. Maybe it's just that bad because I have scenery around here. I don't know. But I will figure it out. So the camera's going to be a little sluggish till I figure all this out. Boy, this stinks. Alright, mixture full rich, mixture full lean, auxiliary pump off. Yep, mags to start. Alright, let's see if we can make this look down. Again, don't know why we have such problems with this camera. But I'm not going to be able to use NVIDIA broadcast. Let me try turning the camera on and off again. I'm sorry. Just want everything to be right, and I had it all set up, ready to go, and now it's not working. Let's see if it'll work now. It's a little bit better frame rate. Yep. Well, this isn't cool, so. Alright, we'll keep the camera off for now. And hopefully that will not be a problem. We also updated XSplit cam the other day. But I don't know. We're going to have to suffer through it. Alright. So let's start the engine. Here we go. Clear prop. Mags to start. And fuel's in. There we go. Well, it kicked in now. I'll try the camera one more time. Because it's less personable unless I get the camera there. So, video broadcast. Bad, bad, bad. Alright. With that. Not enjoying this. Come on now. Seriously? Oh, so aggravating. Alright, let's try this. Switching backgrounds really fast.
Hey guys, I haven't been on the VATSIM network.
Oh, seatbelts, harnesses, flaps are up. We'll test that. Up to my flap switch. I don't know. We use keyboard shortcuts. Heat vent, defrost. That's Florida. We don't need that. Probably just some cabin air would do as well. If we look at Rex weather force, 77 degrees out, just to show you. So yeah, we're gonna need some of that. I wish this camera would actually work. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I touched the quality to automatic. Now the frame rate went up, but not the camera so much. Well, we'll stick with it.
Guess Ocean Reef's the good
Avionics
first one to
on.
hit.
Including the transponder. We are flying on VATSIM tonight. In fact, we're not using Microsoft Flight Simulator traffic at all, except for the real-world flights.
They have good conch chowder there.
Testing 1, 2. I'm just making sure that wasn't me. It is not me. All right, very good. I can't tell you what's up with this camera. It's making me angry. Very angry. So angry that nothing works the way I want it to. Ah, well now it's working. I don't get it. No clue. No clue at all. Flaps up, avionics on, ATIS. Got the current ATIS, but let's check it anyways. 125.9er. Just to make sure it didn't change or anything.
9 or left, 9 or right, and 1, 2. VFR aircraft, say direction of flight and or flight following request. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
Bravo.
Opa-laka Airport, ATIS information, Bravo 2353 Zulu, wind 06014, gust 26. Visibility 10. Sea clouds 2,900, ceiling 3,800 broken, 4,700 overcast. Temperature 25, 2.19er, altimeter 3014. Arrivals expect ILS runway 9 or left, or runway 12 approach. Landing and departing runways 9 or left, 9 or right, then 12. VFR aircraft, say direction of flight and or flight following request. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Bravo.
Okay, so we got that. Let's get my VATSIM there, and let's switch to Opa-laka Tower, which is 134.675. And we'll do a radio check with them and everything. We're gonna take our time here. We're not gonna be in a rush. Event goes till 10 p.m. Again, with only having an hour, we should be good. And yeah, everything's working now. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to come up with some type of checklist to get that working. All right, checklist. Thank you for your patience tonight. Again, greatly appreciated. And ADS-B is going to be on with the lights. So let's go. Landing, taxi, nav is ADS-B. That's what we're going to say. Altimeter should be 3014.
November 765 Bravo. You're
that
outside of
members
the
of the Virtual USA Flying Club,
but you
that's
are
what
inside
you're
the Bravo. I'm going to
all
ask you to
these
please remain
there.
outside of the Bravo airspace.
So.
Frequency change, please.
All right, so with that, doing good on that. Checklist still. Radio test. All right. Opa-laka Tower, November 489 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please.
Wait for takeoff.
And I stepped on someone.
Flight check 40, cleared for takeoff, runway 9 or left, wind 060 at 14, gust 26.
So we're not the last ones out here.
November 124 Mike Charlie, you're leaving the Delta. Change advisory is approved. Thanks for organizing the event, Mike. It's always great.
Thanks for coming in today, man. Frequent change approved for Mike Charlie.
That motion blur is messing with the frames.
November 5 Bravo, Opa-laka Tower.
When he says outside, he just means below, correct?
Yes, just remain clear.
Number 7 Lima X-ray, leaving the Delta.
Yes.
Change advisory is
Taxi
approved.
breaks, we have to call them up anyways, so.
Frequency change approved for November 7 Lima X-ray, clear of the Bravo. Thanks for the service.
Have a good night.
Opa-laka Tower, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
November 4 9er Echo Foxtrot, Opa-laka Tower. Go ahead.
Cessna 9er Echo Foxtrot at the FBO, requesting taxi. We have Bravo, and we'll be departing to the southwest.
November 489er Echo Foxtrot, runway 9er left, taxi via Echo, November.
Man, I forgot I got South Florida Orbix. This looks awesome.
Taxi 9er left via Echo November for 9er Echo Foxtrot. Alright, so we're going to head out to the right and do all that.
November
Wind should be right down the
25,
runway,
1
that's
pop.
Straight ahead. Just test the brakes on the way
Encore
up.
departure
Yeah,
approved.
good.
Wind 060 at 14, gust of
We gotta watch
26,
out for
runway
that
9 left,
aircraft
cleared
right
for
there.
takeoff.
Ground crew, we're
Clear
gonna
for
pretend that
takeoff,
he's
iron
not,
left. Or 251 pop.
not there. Frame rate, I'm sorry guys. I don't think that's the camera anymore. I think that's just the simulator. And the motion blur. That motion blur, by the way, not needed. Not needed at all. And yet they have it there. So. But here we go. We're on our way to 9er left. Which is going to be to the left, actually, now. Echo should be in front. Oh, whoa. Hello. Echo should be in front of me. So. Question is, with these terrible taxi signs, where is Echo? I'm thinking it's up here. So, and I should be correct. So, Echo, November. And that was November. So, let's just get.
Josh, what are you cruising?
Turning around here. And we're good.
Flight check 40, you're leaving the Delta, change to advisory is approved. As always, remain outside the Class Bravo airspace. Please have a good night.
And that Bravo frequency change is approved for 40.
Actually, I was right the first time. Alright, this is November. We're on November now. Boy, this is so confusing without taxi signs.
November 38 Romeo, on course, departure is approved, runway 9 left, good for takeoff,
Only at
wind
the
060 at 14.
End of this taxiway here, so let's just look for other people.
9er left, clear for takeoff,
30
November
inches,
38 Romeo.
And we're good now, so I don't know why this frame rate's skipping. It could be multiplayer, could be loading scenery, but it should clear up after a while. You see out there are clouds here and everything. This is a Class D airport, by the way, so that's why we contacted Tower, which is also going to serve as ground here. Well, ground and tower, and we should be good. Opalaka, I gotta remember that because I keep saying Opaluka or whatever I said there before.
Opalaka Tower 245 Tango Delta. I changed the weather in the sim, and I now am negative contact with all the other traffic on the runway. Could you tell me what number I am for departure?
Come on, don't freeze up like that. Kind of tired of it. It says I got 25 frames, so I don't know what's going on here. But, and I turned off, again, all the multiplayer traffic for Microsoft Flight Sim except for real-world traffic. We'll make this happen. By the way, chat is open, unless you're one of my students in real life, in which case I will sadly have to block you. I've already had to block 2 students tonight. And while I love them dearly, just want to maintain that relationship that we need, which is professional. But anyone else, feel free to chat if you want. It will help out the Twitch statistics for me, and I can answer any questions you might have. This is doubled, by the way, because I have group only.
November 251 pop. You're leaving the Delta outside the Class Bravo airspace.
Actually, no, we should be good.
See you next time.
So we're right in line here with everyone else in the Virtual Flying Club. Departing 9 left. So let's do a quick run up, shall we? While we're waiting. Okay, brakes are set. Fuel set to both. Come on, frames. Thank you. Good.
Charlie, Golf Lima, Whiskey X-Ray. On course departure is approved. Wind 060 at 14, gust 26. Runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff.
Flight control box. Enunciator lights. Testing. They're good. Instruments. Turn queries in the middle. No flag. Heading indicator should be about 265. Vertical speed looks good. Altimeter looks good. Horizon looks good. Airspeed looks good. Alright, mixture best power. 1800. Really quick. Didn't really check to see if anyone's behind me. In the real life, I'd probably wait till I got closer, but we just want to get this done, so it's done. So, 1800. Right magneto. Back to both. Left magneto. Sorry again about the frames. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's saying 25. So maybe it's something with the new patch.
Miami Center just signed online. If you want flight following, you're welcome to pick it up with Miami Center. As it stands right now, Miami Center
oil pressure, oil temp is
cover
good.
both Boca Chica and Key West class deltas in terms of tower, if you will. So just keep that in mind.
All right, back to 1,000 once we get up there a little bit more. So, but again, we have like 17 people here tonight flying out, and eventually the destination's Key West, but I'm going to be going to Marathon first. We're going to follow the Florida Keys right down, and we will not be using flight following tonight, so just going to go for it. And I turned down the Microsoft Flight Simulator radio there, so we don't have to real chatter.
November 245, Tango Delta.
Well, the chatter.
Wind 06014, gust 26, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff. On course is approved.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9
There's two
left,
people in front of
245, Tango
us.
Delta.
Make that one, because that man just got cleared to take off. And this is all general aviation that we're flying here tonight, so. Which is how I like it. That's just what I do in the sim, so. Anything you see with a label, that's real world traffic, so that'd be real aircraft in the real world landing and taking off.
Anyone have any idea on how I can connect the voice server?
Sir, 38 Romeo, if I didn't already give it to you, change groups within Delta, remain outside of Bravo airspace.
Frequency change.
Have you updated X-Pilot?
Remain outside
Strobe's
of
going
Bravo.
on at this time.
I tried to do to resolve.
Make sure that all your settings are correctly set, because I think with one of the recent updates with X-Pilot that you had to redo all of your settings in order to connect properly.
Yeah, no, I confirmed that.
And you said that it's not letting you connect or not letting you talk?
It's the X-Pilot.
November 314 Echo Mike, on course departures approved, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 06014, gust 26.
On course departure, 9 left approved, November 314.
Must have been watching a video or something on the web browser. That's what I'm thinking.
Or I guess you're still going to be in my frequency. I'll send you over to Unicom once you're
maybe not.
And you double checked and made sure that your VATSIM ID and password are correct.
Charlie Golf Lima, Whiskey X-Ray, you're leaving Delta, frame change approved. See you next time, remain
I
outside of
clicked on
my
Streamlabs OBS, and now it's
have you tried any of the other voice servers? Have you done that? Instead of USA East, have you tried USA West or?
I'll try that. Thank you, Mike.
It could just be that the East server is too full, and if you try another server, sometimes that'll get you to connect.
Alright, thanks a lot.
Okay, wait till he departs, which it looks like he did. Opalaka Tower, November 489 Echo Foxtrot, holding short of 9 left on November, ready for takeoff. Departure to the southwest.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, roger. I'll have your takeoff clearance for you in just a second. Squawk mode Charlie while you're waiting, please.
Roger. Squawking mode Charlie. 9 Echo Foxtrot. Well, hopefully these frames clear up as I go. I mean, it's saying it's 25. So I have no clue why it's skipping other than motion blur.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, wind 06014. Gust 26, runway 9 left, cleared for takeoff. On course departure is approved.
Cleared for takeoff. 9 left for Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot. And we're going to turn on course right away to Marathon. So I got the plan in here already. Just a matter of getting out there and doing it. And then we go right to Key West. Again, we're going to overfly Marathon. We're not going to land there. Just want to get some scenic route here. A scenic route. Good. Again, sorry about the frames. I hope they clear up as we go. I'm doing everything I can to get that to go down. It's just really weird. In worst case scenario, I'll turn off the camera if I have to. I really don't want to, but. Alright, here we go. 9 left. We're centered. Feet on the ground. Rotate at 55. Climb at 74. Wind from our left a little bit, so I'll turn the ailerons just slightly into there, and here we go.
November 25 Tango Delta, leaving at Delta.
Yeah, my right rudder's still a little bit broken. We have to get new rudders pretty soon. So if I'm kicking it over, you understand why.
I mean, clear the Bravo, frequency change approved, 245 Tango Delta.
Can't do anything until they come back in stock, so. Alright, rotate. And here we go. we are off. And all that Microsoft Flight Simulator chatter, that means nothing, because we're going totally with VATSIM tonight. And then we're going to switch over to Unicom for VATSIM, and that's what we're going to do. Hope everyone's doing pretty well tonight. And once again, thank you for coming out to my stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. And I hope to show you a good flight tonight. Alright, we're going to try to swing out here and remain under the class Bravo so that we don't have any problems here. So we're actually going to go in the coast here. We're actually going to go towards Miami. You can see it in the distance there. And I know why I'm having such problems, because I have the Latin VFR Miami scenery and everything in here. But it will get better as we go, as it is right now. Mid-20s.
November 4 Echo Mike, frequency change, approve your leaving Delta, remain outside Bravo airspace.
Frequency change approved, stay outside of the Bravo, November 3 on 4 Echo Mike, see ya!
And we'll just go right over the Atlantic Ocean. Stay at 2,900, that'll leave us 100 feet underneath the Bravo. Or we can just turn left and stay under the Bravo. Let's do that. So, Miami in the distance though. Pretty nice scenery. And, yeah, pretty good. Okay, we're gonna even out here, keep climbing. Just to make sure we're clear. Hey, it's the Miami Dolphins Stadium, so now you can see why it's slowing down a little bit. This motion blur again does not help us at all. Very good. Some scenery for you. Pretty nice. Clear on the left, we're going to turn to the left here and keep climbing, but we are going to level out around 2,900 hopefully. I'm going to leave a little distance at the airport here too for any traffic. Just doing that. Again, as we depart the area, the frame rate will probably get better. It's just a lot of scenery loaded over here. Okay, clear on the left. And again, we'll stay under the class Bravo.
November 4, 89 Echo Foxtrot, leaving the Delta, frequency change approved, remain outside of class Bravo. We'll see you next time.
Remain out of class Bravo, and thank you, Cessna and Echo Foxtrot. Now we go to VATSIM Unicom, which is 122.8. So we should hear some of the Virutal USA Flying Club members on there. But we are going to level out here and stay under class Bravo like requested there. And by choosing an altitude under 3,000, we could pretty much go anywhere we want. We just have to keep vigilant on any traffic that might be here with us. Public Airlines real world flight right there. That's the only Microsoft Flight Simulator traffic you're going to see right now, so. There we go. Goodbye.
Ocean Reef traffic says the 124 Mike Charlie's about 10 miles to the north. We're going to plan a left downwind for only 5 and a touch to go. Ocean Reef.
There you go. That's some Virutal USA Flying Club members landing other airports. Again, I just decided to do a kind of scenic route through Florida and Marathon International, and then right to Key West. So good times. We're using GPS to help us. You can see that I loaded the GPS there. For that, let's get some lights on in here too. That might help us. Okay, we have to remain under 3,000 feet to avoid the class Bravo. There we go. Just some lights. I'll ease up on the throttle. That. Also trim it, lean it out a little bit. Really don't have to lean until it's over 3,000, but it does help. Trim it down. Remaining outside the class Bravo. Okay, let's enjoy the sights here. On our way. So that's Opalaka, that's where we took off from. And we are departing to the west. But again, there's a little area of Class Bravo out here, so I have to be careful to avoid that. And then it's just going to be going over the Everglades. So we saw this earlier in my Around the USA flights. Let's see what it looks like in Flight Simulator, because I didn't have it back then. We had Lockheed Martin's prepared. And this obviously looks a lot more realistic given the satellite imagery, but good. We got to swing to the north here a little bit just to stay out of Class Bravo. Very nice scenery. Can't complain. And the frame rate's just definitely holding a little more steady now that we got Miami out of there. So that was definitely the problem. Everglades coming out in the distance. By the way, if you look at the gold bar at the top, it'll tell you how close we are to Key West, not Marathon, because Marathon's kind of like a deviation from the direct route. But it's all good. Again, chat is open. Feel free to chat. And if not, just sit back, relax, and hopefully I can give you a good flight. A lot of ponds. Alright, we are still underneath the Class Bravo, but probably going to keep it this low for the whole entire flight. Now in real life, probably wouldn't do that going over the water, the Florida Keys, with Florida Bay, but we're in the simulator, so reason why in real life I want more altitude in case the engine quit. Just gonna enjoy a nice scenic flight down to the Florida Keys.
Miami traffic, November 38 Romeo, southbound, flying just west of Louis Rock Lighthouse at 2200.
You see the radio call. That would be that'd be Rob, who is part of the Virtual USA Flying Club, and he's further away from me, so that's why it's like kind of realistically having a degradation of the radio signal as he gets away from me. But this was a pretty left open event on what you could do as long as you just land at Key West. So ground speed of 126 knots, not too shabby for the 172. And we'll be out of Class Bravo a little bit over the Everglades, which is right out here, so we get to check out the Everglades for a lot of this flight, honestly. Wonder if they have alligators. They don't have alligators, but that'd be cool if they did. If they had a little couple of animals in here, that would be pretty cool. And got some pictures already from some members here. There you go, flying over Miami. That's Rob. And Rob again saying, is this X-Plane or is that Flight Sim 2020? I'm going to call it 2020, the newest one. And I'd have to say that's probably X-Plane because it looks like it's ortho. That's pretty good. It's pretty good scenery right there.
Question, is Key West Tower on?
Covered by Center right now. Miami Center will be covering it.
Actually,
says 99.998.
That means it's signing on. Eventually, it'll show up the correct frequency.
Yeah, I'm pretty good now.
Excuse me.
I got it. 118.2.
Yeah, if you just joined us, we're on our way to Key West. We're going via Marathon, though. Marathon International. And we're going to take a nice scenic flight around the Keys here.
Are you guys over there?
Right now we're traversing underneath Class Bravo in Miami, and we're going to head south and stay under Class Bravo and avoid Miami Executive Class D airspace as well. So, direct to Marathon.
We don't have an ATIS up yet, so just let me know if you want the weather.
Flight time is estimated to be at about an hour, but honestly, we're just kind of flying this one free. I don't have a flight log or anything. I'm just using the GPS, having some fun flying, so. We're gonna head more south here as we go. So that way we get right on a direct track to Marathon. It's just avoiding this Class Bravo the whole way that we have to worry about. And also the Class D out of Miami Executive. Right over the Everglades. So this is what it looks like. Satellite image. Let's get a good look at it, actually. Oh, I think that looks like the Everglades. Not that I've been in the Everglades, but I've been in Miami area about 3 times in my life. Pretty accurate. It's amazing how the cities are out there and then all of a sudden just goes boom, swampland. And the winds are gusting tonight too. This is not real world time, but it is real world weather with Rex Weather Force, and you can see it's pretty gusty. It's 20, but as we get towards Marathon and the Florida Keys, it dies down just a little bit. Not much. Florida Keys actually has wind gusts up to 21, but they were saying they were up to 26 out of Opelika where we took off, so. We're still under the Class Bravo. That's a huge Class Bravo here in Miami. Wonder what type of wildlife is down there. Let's get an updated pressure check. We're gonna.
So am I the only one that brought a 152 tonight?
I'm in the 152.
And that all that chatter is from the Virtue USA Flying Club members on Discord. So, yeah, updated timber setting here. 375. That's Miami Homestead General Airport. So what's that? 118.375. There's an alert area out here, which I'm going to avoid as well. Hey, look, it's an American Airlines flight. That's Real World American Airlines Flight 23907 from Boston. Don't know where they're going. You can check it up at Flight Radar 24, though. And it'll tell us, so 2397. Gotta remember that. The app's loading. But, pretty cool to see real world traffic in the simulator. I gotta turn the radio up, I just remembered. Get that old timber setting. So. But that American Airlines flight. Catch up the volume. That's if they have weather here. Sounds like they do. So, but they're going from Miami to Boston. So they departed Miami and they're on the way to Boston, which is actually right where I am in real life almost. I'm about 40 minutes outside of Boston to the southwest. So more south than west though. So call that good karma. That's an airplane coming my way in real life. Might even fly over my house, honestly, because we have a major arrival route over my house, and I usually pick out the Flight Radar 24 app and check what's out there. But pretty smooth sailing now. Some traffic there on the highway coming out of Miami. And there should also be a canal
Sounds
here, which
like
there
Charlie
is. That's
Brown.
the Miami Canal, if I pronounce that right. So it's kind of cool to see the real
Sounded
canals.
like Josh on Monday night.
Prepared, they didn't really show up that way. They even have some buildings along the canal.
Yeah, you sound better, but you're back to the broken up microphone stuff.
I think it's just with this microphone. I've just got these settings some more.
Trim down slightly. Keep it at 2,900, but we're just about out of Class Bravo. And then it's all just about maintaining the cloud cover. You can see that it kind of opened up a little bit here, which it's going to do too as well. It's,
is that a kid using a voice changing device?
Few at 2,900 right here, so I don't know if that's going to come down on us
Hard
or
to say.
whatever. So we'll keep an eye on
Could
that.
be a bad driver.
Gonna trim
like
down here.
Josh had
Go to 2,000 just to make sure, because it looks like they are coming down a little bit. But Homestead Air Force Base, which is south of us, is few at 4,000. So this will clear up eventually, but we're gonna maintain some cloud clearance here. And that's why we're not doing flight tracking. You know, there's no need for it. Some of them are going up and down and this and that to avoid clouds. It's looking pretty good there. You know, not much to see in the scenery except for the Everglades here in the distance with VATSIM traffic. That's what VATSIM traffic looks like. Looks like real life because there's no names on it or anything. But we could take a look at the VATtastic map and see where everyone is in the Virtual USA Flying Club. Because this is a Virtual USA Flying Club event.
It was Survivor.
And should be right about here.
Was made for the
That's us right there. We're right here. We're heading more to Marathon. Everyone else decided to go around the Keys, kind of like what we want to do. We're gonna go to Marathon first, and then go to the Florida Keys. And there is ground and tower there, which is cool. So they're staffing it for us, and it should be all good. But tons of traffic out there. I left a little late again due to camera problems, but we will make our way there. So, alright, we're going to move a little bit now to our south a little bit more because there's an alert area which I don't even want to bother with. But we are outside Class Bravo now. We're just staying low for these clouds. And then as it opens up, hopefully we'll get a little bit more altitude. But currently over Marathon, Sky Vector showing clear too, so should be pretty good. And then the ceiling only goes down to few at 3,000, scattered at 5,000. Overcast 6,000 at Key West, so who knows, that might clear up, it might not, but we're going to be low enough. We're just descending to give us a little bit more distance between these clouds and us. And we should see Miami Homestead General Airport directly in front of us eventually. And as we get closer to those guys, I don't know if we're going to catch up to them. I seem to be the one trailing, but again, I wanted to give you this camera. This face means a lot, right? You want to see someone human on here, so.
Yeah, it is.
Right about there, we're going to trim up now. Still like 2,400. Still supposed to be at 2,900, so.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, instead of saying to you, I can definitely hear it. Do you have a screen running in the background?
What?
Do you have like
some of these guys are flying the Cirrus out there, so they're going to get there a lot quicker than us, but we're all about just taking our time and seeing the scenery. So we're just about over Miami Homestead General. Inside. Again, these clouds are going to be low, that's why we filed for 2,900, but currently at 2,400-ish. Give us a little distance there. a little bumpy. That's the winds. There is Homestead General, Miami Homestead General Airport. Should probably fly over, and then we'll turn directly on a direct course to Marathon International. So.
Avenir Airport coming up. Cool.
But we might run into some traffic as we get down there. We'll have to see. There we go. See, the clouds are slowly dissipating. Again, Rex Weather Force was updated and good. So now I'm going to climb a little bit here. Get a little altitude. And unfortunately, they do not have the weather at Miami Homestead General in the simulator. So I'm going to switch back to Unicom.
Ocean Reef, traffic entering left base 245 Tango.
And we're going to fly right over Florida Bay, direct to Marathon, so. Kind of missing Key Largo and stuff, but again, we're on a more direct route.
Kevin, our traffic says 124 Mike Charlie. Call about 5 miles to the north, final left down for runway 8.
To our left there is Homestead, Florida. Again, the airport which we're going to overfly. Thought those were solar panels for a second. They are not. They're just default texture on that roof there. Again, another canal over here.
Cessna 245 Tango Delta, turning final runway 05, Ocean Reef.
And you can see the skies are getting better for us, so. Trim down. Stay at 2,900 for now.
Ocean Reef traffic, November 314 Echo Mike, left downwind, runway 5, touch and go, Ocean Reef.
Alright, we're going to turn right on course here for direct to Marathon International next, but some pretty nice scenery, the Everglades with Homestead, Florida over here on our left. Everglades out there again. So here we go, turning on course. And you might remember if you have seen any of my very earlier streams, probably around July-ish or so, when I did my Around the USA flights, we did fly to Key West. It was raining and pretty bad getting out of Key West, but it was a good flight. It was done on Prepared, so again, we could compare this flight to Prepared, but I'm thinking Microsoft Flight Simulator definitely looks better here.
Governor traffic, return left stage runway 8, Governor.
Governor traffic says the 124 Mike Charlie is left down.
See how many people are flying with us today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus me makes 15 on the Discord for the event. Not bad. We've had upwards of 32 members doing an event at one time. So. But we're on our way direct to Marathon International. If you have a sectional, we're right over the Ranger Station VFR checkpoint out here. Which I don't know if we're going to see the Ranger Station.
Ocean Reef
there is
traffic,
one.
Cessna 245 Tango Delta, clear of runway 5, 245. Ocean Reef.
Man, I'm getting blown around up here.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
it's 40.
Yeah.
That wind was intense.
Well, winds have to be intense out there then.
I was a little worried taking off at Okalaka because I have cartwheeled this.
18 knots at Marathon right now, so in real life I could probably do that. I can handle that. My maximum is around 20. If it goes to 20, I'm kind of wondering whether I should do it or not. But 18
absolutely. Thanks for coming in, man.
Is doable as long as you have an understanding of what's going on.
Ocean Reef traffic, November 314 Echo Mike, turning left base, runway 5, touch and go, Ocean Reef.
Cabin Arrow traffic, so 1249 Charlie is left base.
See if we can find that ranger station. That's the check-in here. I don't really see it. It should be out here somewhere if it's in the simulator. But I do not see it. Unless that's it. That could be it. Oh, that's a building there, so yeah, that could definitely be it. Very good. Something.
Ocean Reef traffic, November 314 Echo Mike, turning final runway 5, touch and go, Ocean Reef.
And that's some guys landing at where? They said Ocean Breeze? Ocean Reef. The Ocean Reef Club, which is a private airfield. That would be over here. So that could have been Tom or Leonard. But again, we're going right to Marathon right here. So literally just going right across. And there's Mike, Josh, Rob. So we might kind of come in contact with them as we get into Key West. We'll have to see. Weather just turned out to be really good right here. Should we climb to 4,500? Let me get a look at the weather elsewhere. Yeah, it's a few at 4,100 at a Marathon right now. And yeah, I guess we could try it. Let's climb to 4,500. Get some altitude for going over the water. Trying to see if there's any more pictures. Oh, we have a nice little picture here from the Cirrus, showing all the flight simulator traffic, kind of like ADSB right there.
Going to be entering a left downwind departure, Ocean Reef.
There you go. We are climbing to 4,500. Gonna get a little more altitude here for our flight over the Florida Bay, direct to Marathon International. And let's see if they got some of the Caribbean looking type water out here as we fly through as well. Screen might flash for a second. I'm gonna start a piece of software up here. Or maybe not. But if it does, you know why.
Traffic, November 314, and Mike departing the area to the south, Ocean Reef.
Cabin Arrow traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, departing runway 8, right turn to the south, Cabin Arrow.
Sorry about those frames there. That software I just loaded is interacting with that. So, all right, should be better after this. Here we go. Leave it like it is. Climbing through 2,500 for 4,500. Getting Florida Bay's out in the distance. Going right over that Marathon International. And, beautiful real world weather here. Just not real world time, so I won't get much daylight. Everglades are everywhere, so. We are getting pushed around a little bit in this wind, so that's what they were saying out there as well. Marathon should be right out there in the distance over Florida Bay, so as we get there, get to see the Florida Keys. Outside air temperature is 69 degrees up here at 3,000, so not bad.
Traffic 40, 46 miles, 7 narrow.
Those winds are playing havoc on the climb here too, so just trim it up enough to get up to 4,500. We have to make sure just slightly, but I think we're good on the leaning. These downdrafts are not helping our climb here. Here we go, venturing over the Florida Keys, direct to Marathon. Hopefully we'll meet up with some of our virtual USA friends that took the more Florida Keys route, but yeah, we'll be coming from behind actually. But Leonard is still out there in the 150, so we'll see if he is out there, and Mike's out there as well in the 152, so we should be going faster than them by about 10%, so we'll see what happens. Looks pretty good. Satellite imagery with the Everglades and stuff. It's a little boring. I mean, you know, 'cause it's the same thing over and over again, but that's what Southern Florida is. 3,500 and climbing here. Still climb. Come on, trim. Let's go. We'll have to look out for some clouds here at 4,100. So we will descend down a little bit if we have to. So.
Okay, tight mic off the right wing.
You're faster than me. Feel free to pass me.
Nice sun. Florida sun. Lots of winds up here. You can even hear the winds howling up here. Coming up on 4,500, so we'll level it out there and kick it back to 2,400 RPMs. Climb for just a little bit more.
Is Key West Tower manned? I was at 1118.2.
118.2.
Okay, trim it down.
Yeah, I'm not getting an answer though. Is someone there?
I think they're using the Discord.
Malcolm, are you you're on Key West Tower? Someone said they're trying to get you on 18.2 and they're not getting a reply. He's not answering the Discord either. Maybe he stepped away for a second.
Jeffrey, typical Jeffrey
I'm
fashion,
permission to
took a
bust the
picture
tower.
upside down. So I don't know if he's flying upside down. It kind of looks like he is.
Again for like the millionth time.
And maybe not actually.
Yeah, I
He
keep
just
watching
kinda
the trailer
submitted
for the
that
new
upside
one. I
down.
wish they would come out with that.
Yeah, he's definitely just submitted that upside down. I think. Yeah, he did.
The Rona
I'm so
ruined
confused.
everything. Gotta wait for
But,
everything.
I think that's a DC-3 right there.
Good from what I'm able to spell.
Here we are, braving the Florida Keys. 4,500-ish feet.
Like that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Fun part is what works.
Eventually we will see the Florida Keys coming up in front of us. The distance right now, but there they are. If you zoom in, you can see them.
That too.
We should see some traffic hopefully coming up. We got 1, 2,
That
1,
camera,
2,
get it all the way over, right down.
3 aircraft in back of us. So, and Rob is in front of us, right near Marathon. So, probably see about 3 members of the Rich USA Flying Club until we get to Key West, if we run into them.
So if I've talked to Key West Tower, am I cleared to cross through Boca Chica?
Boca Chica is a different delta, so technically no. Center would technically be covering the tower delta for Boca Chica.
Again, yeah, that's another thing that the guys were saying. Boca Chica is class Delta outside, like literally connected to Key West class Delta.
So if you go below 25, then you got to talk to Miami Center.
So probably gonna
To
overfly
cross
that.
over Boca Chica, firm. I think I might end up, might actually just talk to the center and try and get it a little transition.
That was
when I
the
get
same
down there for
thing.
Boca Chica's airspace.
That's what we had when we did the around the USA flights in Florida. Was we had to worry about Boca Chica. So very interesting, very different from what we do, or where I fly usually in real life and also on the sim.
Key West, runway 9 is the right pattern though, so you kind of got to go into Boca Chica.
Yeah. That's true. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Let's get there first. Marathon will be coming out in the distance there. That's one heck of a wind correction angle. See, we're pointing to the west, southwest
Well, I
more,
mean, if you
but it's
come
pushing
into
us
a
south
right
because of the
pattern
winds.
diagonally from the
So,
south, that class
some
C at
strong
Boca
winds
kind
here.
of goes from an angle, right, northeast to southwest.
A little bit, yeah.
All right, talk to Boca Chica. He
134
said,
knot ground speed, not
it's
too
offline.
shabby.
Proceed through. Said basically, don't worry about it.
Maybe the delta is off for the evening, and maybe it's a Class Echo now.
Don't worry about contacting Miami Center then.
That's the impression you got.
Right, one heck of a crab here. But we're being pushed to marathon wins. I'm gonna answer those guys' questions about Boca Chica.
I might just swing around and enter an extended base.
Yeah, they're open till 10 p.m. That's the operations, actually. I'm sorry. Let's see. Tower. No, tower's there. It doesn't say it's to a certain time. For military, it says 1200 Zulu to 0300 Zulu.
I'm a Bonanza, but I think I logged on as a 210, so I probably do look like a Cessna.
Cannot believe these winds. Wow, they're strong.
Mike, right?
Yes.
You actually took off. Kind of came up in front of me out of marathon.
Wasn't I well under you? I thought you were a couple thousand above me.
Yeah, no, you were good.
Okay, again, a little different.
So you didn't go into Tavernier.
Here we are, and here are the guys. So
Orbix did a neat job on that little one.
Rob right here is right over Marathon, I believe. Just gonna head a little more south now.
It's okay defaulted on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Definitely needs a little bit of 10 or 11 K here, but
he's a little how's your father.
And we do have I think it's Latin VFR or is it Orbex? I think one of those. I have Key West scenery installed though, so we're gonna see what that looks like. Should be comparable to the prepared version because it's the same one as before. I think it might be Latin VFR. Just can't remember this right now. So some guys are landing Cessna 210. There's the Cirrus. So they're right around Key West. DC-3, which is Jeff. You saw that picture there. Got a beach over there. So again, the 152s and 172s like me, we're the slow folks. But see what we can do here. Marathon's a little more south, but the winds are helping us out. They're pushing us towards Marathon. So and hopefully we'll see a couple guys in the Red USA Flying Club. I know I took like the weird route compared to everybody. They went around the Keys, so. Keep an eye out for any traffic here. Marathon's gonna be out here. Is that some traffic? I think that might be some traffic. Yep. So it's like real life. You're really gonna look for it. But that would be somebody out there. And I'm thinking that's Josh Creary out there. And Mike should be right behind him, kind of. So, you see that aircraft right there? Have some good eyes for that one. But alright, after Marathon, we're going to go direct to the Key West. But again, we're going to have to probably work our way around the Delta and see what we can do for landing on whatever runway. And people are saying runway 9er, so we'll see what happens. Yep, so there's some fat Rich USA Flying Club members out there. Pretty cool. Clear skies here. Definitely cleaned up a little bit.
Definitely. Perfect. towards the front field, 1,600, vision 4 Key West. Sure.
Key West back online.
Say again?
Key West is back online.
Yes, my understanding is that Key West Tower is functioning again.
18.2 and ground is 21.9.
Marathon traffic. That's the 124 Mike Charlie. About 3 from the field.
That means Mike's out here somewhere.
It is going to be a left downwind for runway 7 and a touch and go. Departure
He's
down
going to do a
Marathon.
touch and go there. So we will call, once we get closer, and just say over the flying the field at 4,500. But we've got to be going in a westerly direction for that. I'm kind of cheating right now, but it's not worth going down 1,000 and climbing back up to 4,500. So. But by staying higher, we don't have to worry about his traffic pattern or anything. It's 5 feet MSL over there. So definitely well clear of the traffic pattern. Right there's Marathon, so let's kind of swing it out a little bit more here. We'll overfly the airfield. Get a look at Marathon over there, which is right over here. And turn to the west to go direct to Florida Keys. Again, trying to avoid the Boca Chica class Delta. So
Marathon traffic, so that's 124 Mike Charlie is left down, runway 7 for touch and go. Marathon.
Marathon traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot, 5 miles to the northwest. We're going to overfly the airfield at 4,500 and depart to the west. Marathon. Yeah, we're cheating a little bit, but there's no sense in climbing down 3,500. There you go, there's Marathon International. Got some people landing there. Got that kind of Caribbean color to it, the water. Cool to see. Excuse me.
Marathon traffic, so that's 124 Mike Charlie, left base, runway 7, Marathon.
Runway 7 is coming from over here. So he's over here somewhere. Don't know if we can see him. Go look for those lights. Actually, 7, right?
Marathon traffic to the north, Mike Charlie is final for runway 6.
He's final. I got the wrong side of the runway. He's gonna be over here somewhere. So that is Mike, founder of the Virtue USA Flying Club. And I don't see him so far, but keep an eye out for him. Marathon International there. We'll turn to the west on course to Key West. Still not seeing him. in a 152 down there. Wonder why we can't see him. VATSIM should show. Oh, there he is. It's right there. Landed. Cool. So, Mike, if you get to watch the stream later on, because I know you're streaming, you get to see your landing from above. Looks good. Touch and go right there. Alright, we're going to start departing to the west here. Very good. Get Marathon on Florida right here. Someday, if I can fly in the Florida Keys,
Marathon traffic, Sirius 245 Charlie Delta 5, 10 miles east for a touch and go landing.
We'll stay at 4,500
Marathon
here
traffic
until we figure out what we're going to do for
upwind, going to be departing
Boca Chica, but
we'll do it right down
again, they have Key West Tower and ground here. And Key West Tower controls a lot of that area over there, so we'll have to see. And there we go. Should have a heading of about 264, according to the GPS. And we'll just fly along the Florida Keys and follow it all the way there.
Marathon traffic, Cessna 4 Mike Charlie is on the right turn out to the south, last call, Marathon.
Marathon traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot 3 miles to the west, departing to the west. Marathon traffic. At 4,500, that is. Echo Foxtrot. That way he kind of knows where I am. And we're all good. But we have 2 more guys coming up the rear there. Tom, who's in a Cirrus. Leonard, who's in a 150, Cessna 150. That's me and Mike here, and Josh is in front of us.
You have to stay clear of that box, the Key West National Wildlife Refuge.
Typically, they want you to be 2,000 feet over that.
Say that again.
The unwritten rule is to try to be 2,000 feet above National Wildlife Refuge. Okay, let's descend a little bit.
But also don't hit the balloon that's on a cable 14,000 feet in the air.
That's the bigger problem. I'd worry about that more.
Well, watch out for the bird.
That's in that box?
Yep, that's what that big circle thing is.
R2916. It's a big, like,
oh,
balloon
that's to the right of it. That's up above, though. I'm talking about right west of Key West. There's a square box.
2916.
Yeah, that's
I
the
see
east.
that one.
Yeah. But again, the rule is just to try to keep 2,000 feet above the surface.
Marathon traffic, Sirius 245 Charlie Delta joining the left downwind runway 5 Marathon.
We're going to go on 2,900, get some really good views here.
Right.
But that is the rule. The rule is to try to keep 2,000 feet above a National Wildlife Refuge or anything like that. So, not required. I think it used to be required.
Flight, Mike. Thanks for putting it together.
But now they request that you try to keep it 2,000. So, look at those long bridges out there.
Well, if you remember, Jeffrey, that the range are all yours on the next event, because I will not be home.
And a couple more events coming this month.
Back in not quite South Florida, but
I'll be hosting a Thanksgiving themed one,
I'll be
and
doing
we'll have
I'll
fly
be doing a Friendsgiving
to my area of the world in real life. We're gonna fly into Plymouth, where it's my home base of flying out in the real world, so it's all good.
Arranged already.
But we're gonna have to get Key West Tower ready to go here.
From the EC, but I
ground.
In the,
there's gotta be an approach or something here, right?
I mean, I also messaged the event coordinator as well, Jeffrey. So she is in
Miami
the
Center.
Or I'm sorry, in the Arctic. She is in the flying.
So I guess that's Tower. Tower's pretty big.
Maxine, right.
She got ground in Tower, but Tower seems to
Marathon traffic, we're on the left downwind runway 5, 245 Charlie Delta.
Pretty huge.
Marathon.
Alright, 118.2, so we'll get that ready to go. So stand by. And we are flying right near Big Pine Key on the the sectional. Love seeing the traffic on the big, long stretches of road here. Key West is out in the distance out there. And again, that weather balloon that you have to watch out for out here, that's out here on the wildlife refuge. Here's the real deal. Should I go Key West, Boca Chica? Because if I fly at 2,900, I should be over it. So we'll have to see, but gotta keep descending here. And let's get a little look at the winds here. This is from Sky Vector. It says gusting to 20 there, 060. So indeed the active is 9 or 0, and that is a right pattern.
Anybody hear me at tower?
So I think we're gonna fly north, and watch out for that balloon. If we just follow this road here, there's a road somewhere over here. That will keep us north. But I got the GPS on, and maybe we can check out that balloon that they have tethered up here on our 2916. We did check that out when we flew here around the USA flights as well, so. But I believe that's modeled with the scenery that I have.
Marathon traffic turning left base for touch and go runway 5. Marathon traffic.
So, I would switch, you know, to, I'm talking about the camera now because we've had problems with it lately, but I would switch to NVIDIA broadcast software only. They actually had a way of removing this gaming chest behind me. See, XSplit VCam has that option, but NVIDIA broadcast does not have that. And then I would have no problems with the sound and microphone and trying to get it clean and clear with the broadcast software. So, we'll see. See what happens. I'm gonna have to call into Key West Tower pretty soon. So.
Marathon traffic, 245 Charlie Delta turning left final. Marathon traffic.
Okay, trimming up.
Thanks for the relaxing event, Mike.
Get the RPMs up here.
Appreciate you coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the views.
It is beautiful out here though, huh? Imagine living out here. I mean, I'd be worried about hurricanes, but other than that, it's pretty nice. That balloon should be out here in the distance, somewhere around here. So keep an eye on it. We are gonna have to call the tower pretty soon. We got Mike behind me. Here's what it looks like right now. Everyone else is landing, and Mike behind me, Tom behind me, and Leonard behind me. Probably wait for those guys on the ground. But we are third landing in Key West. Still wondering if that balloon is modeled in here. Should be. Alright, we gotta call tower up, so here we go.
Cleared to land, November 38 Romeo.
Tower 540 is with runway 9er.
Okay.
Flight check 40, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Roger, send it downwind to call our base for 540.
Key West Tower, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, Key West Tower, good evening.
Cessna Echo Foxtrot, currently, let's say, 20 miles to the northwest of Key West. We're requesting a full stop and we have the current weather.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, roger, enter left downwind, runway 9er.
Left downwind, runway 9er for 9 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, which is kind of weird because it's usually a right pattern, but we'll do what we have to do. Key West Tower, just want to request clearance through the Boca Chica class Delta as well, if I can.
November 489, Echo Foxtrot, your transition through the Boca Chica class Delta airspace is approved.
Roger, clear through the Boca Chica class Delta airspace, 9 Echo Foxtrot. All right, that means that I don't have to worry about that.
November 38 Romeo is going around.
And it is class Delta.
Romeo, Roger, make left close.
So he can tell me whatever way to enter that runway. It's a right pattern if the tower was closed.
Flight check 40, turn base, wind 06013, guest 20, runway 9er,
I'm gonna stay down here at 2,300.
I was looking at the other airport
Delta
over there.
I do not see that weather balloon, whatever that is out here to my right. It was modeled and prepared though, so. Oh well, thought I could get a view of it. You're right over here somewhere. It's at 14,000 feet too, so. But alright, I tried. What's that thing up there in the distance? Just a building. I don't know. Well, in the real world there's a balloon that you don't want to even go around, so. Now by doing the left downwind there, or left pattern, we can do a left 45 to the downwind for runway 9er, and makes it a little easier for us, so. We're right over Sugarloaf Shores. I don't know if that's the actual city or town, but that's where we are. It's right there. There should be a little airport somewhere here. It's right there, actually. It's a private airport. Sugarloaf Shores. Traffic pattern altitude at Key West is about 1,000 feet, because it's only 3 feet MSL. So, excuse me. And we are clear through the Delta for Boca Chica.
Key West Tower, November 38 Romeo is about 2 miles to the north. Request full stop landing.
Which is a naval air station.
Number 38 Romeo, wind 06013, guest 20, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, November 38 Romeo.
And that's Rob landing at Key West right now. You can see that these waves are really kicking up because of the wind, but really realistic too. And yeah, we got some cloud cover coming. It's only a few though, and that's why we're so low at 2,300. So the Naval Air Station will be coming off our left as we get closer to Key West. See some good scenery at the airport. Again, I have I think it's Latin VFR. I can't remember if it's Orbex or I think it's Latin VFR, Key West. So, but it's really good scenery. Kind of missed the weather balloon though. That was kind of cool. Kind of made it happen, but guess they didn't include it in the Microsoft Flight Simulator version here, because I didn't see it. Okay, ground speed 144 knots. We're killing it. Mind you, that's only at 2,300 RPM, so can't complain about that. Alright. 2 people out there in the distance at Key West. I don't know if we can see them at all. Again, I don't know the range of the traffic in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but Mike is directly behind me, so we'll take a look behind me too, outside the aircraft. Kind of hard to spot bat sim traffic, so you don't have the call signs with it, but it's more lifelike that way.
Tower, marking over, yes, go.
Flight check 40, contact ground, point 9er, takes flight into Genesis.
On that,
Naval Air Station right here off our left. And that means Key West is right out there. So we're going to start our descent down to 1,000 feet. Cruising descent. Key West, here we come. That must be with the GPS mod. They still have some flash in there. So I got the newest version. It said it fixed that, but it's still kind of tweaking out there. Pattern altitude again is like 1,000 feet, so that's why we're descending through. Full rich on the mixture. Key West is out there in this, and you can see the beacon right there. And I'll call left midfield downwind, and that way they can hopefully give me landing clearance. So that's usually what we do in Class Delta. Usually they ask you to do that, just keep tabs on you, but we'll do it ourselves today. Welcome to Key West, everybody. We're gonna have a nice little flight in here. It's amazing that you have two Class Deltas like butting each other here. You have the Naval Air Station, and you have Key West. So it's got to be a little difficult getting in here, because in real life you'd have to contact their tower, ask for transition through, and then once you transition through, you'd have to contact Key West. So, but all right, we're almost at pattern altitude. Yep.
Key West Tower, November 38 Romeo, clear runway 9er, hold short on Delta.
Number 38 Romeo, welcome to Key West. Ground is 121.9er. Thanks for flying in. We'll see you next time.
There.
Thanks.
All right, turning downwind.
November 38 Romeo.
Key West Tower, Cessna Echo Foxtrot, midfield, left downwind, runway 9er.
Cessna 9er Echo Foxtrot, wind 06013, gust 20, runway 9er, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9er, Cessna 9er Foxtrot. Okay, we're beam the numbers almost, so we'll go to
Key West Tower, good evening.
1700.
Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is about 10 miles to the east, 1,300, inbound for a full stop.
Under 110, 10 degrees of flaps.
124 Mike Charlie, Key West
down.
Tower, enter left downwind,
down.
runway 9er, Key West altimeter 3009er.
What downwind for 9, Cessna 4 Mike Charlie.
That was fun, Mike.
Again, with Tower, they can clear you for a left or a right, even though it's a right pattern. That's
appreciate you coming
again for when tower's closed. So, all right, we're gonna turn base, clear to the left. Okay, aim for about 80 knots here. Very good. Rudder there, my right rudder again. Have to get some new rudder pedals, but everything is sold out, and I gotta wait till they get back in stock. So we're just putting up with what we have right now. Out here, 1500, 10 more degrees, and turning final. Excuse me. Trim up a little bit. Peripheral vision sucks on this. In real life, you'd see that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a track IR unit or anything like that. Never really tried one, so. We're about 70 knots, and we're going to get lined up here. That's why we extended the downwind a little bit. They're going to hand me over to ground, too. So after I get on the ground, I'll have that frequency ready to go. 121.9. We're good. And here we go. Putting the final. You know what? It's gusting here, so I might just land with 20 degrees. We'll do like what we would do in the real world. So we'll also try to get to 70 knots and land at 70 instead of 65. So let's see what it does here. These tend to float a little bit more than real life, these aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the default ones. So this is what we would do in the real world. So a little bit in to the wind. Just from the left, right rudder to keep us in the center. And we're looking pretty good. But you can tell that wind is really kicking us. That's cool. This is actually doing a lot better on the depiction here. There we go. Throttles out. Flaring. See how much float I got in this though? That's not lifelike at all. Here we go. Right rudder. Again, sorry, it's a little broken, so I have to kind of do that. Flaps up.
November 9er Echo Foxtrot. Welcome to Key West. To exit right when able. Ground point 9er. We'll see you next time.
Roger, over to ground on point 9er. Cessna 9er Foxtrot. Okay, which means that we should have Delta coming up there. And again, welcome to Key West, everybody. Okay. Here's Delta. Turn off, clear the runway, check my checklist, and contact ground on 121.9, which is already in there on standby, so. And general aviation is typically to the right here, so. Clear. Alright, flaps up, strobes off, trim set for takeoff. That's generally three things. I leave my landing light and taxi light on for enhanced visibility. Over to ground. Key West ground, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 9er at Delta, requesting taxi to general aviation parking.
November 48, 9 Echo Foxtrot, taxi to the parking via Delta.
Taxi to parking via Delta for 9 Echo Foxtrot. It says the general aviation ramp is over there. This is Delta straight ahead, so I guess we go this way, because, but see, there's a fence there, so I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna take a left, because this is the general aviation ramp. So he said straight, but that's the commercial ramp. So this is where we're going right here. This is the GA ramp. That fence would not be a good thing to go through, so. But we're good. I'm gonna park over here and wait for everyone else to come in. It's only fair, so. Well, that was a nice flight, gentlemen.
Glad.
And I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to use the video broadcast until I can get it totally able to work with it, not have to fidget with it every single stream. So we'll put right up here in the middle of these aircraft here. And we'll also send the drone out. We'll check Mike's landing if I can get it in there, and others with the drone. So good times. Let's shut this down before we do anything though. Thrustmaster TPRs. I think that's what I want to get for rudders. And we'll see what happens. ELT, verify silent, avionics off. All lights except for beacon as well. Mixture will be full lean. Mags off, master off, beacon off. We'll turn lights off as well. There we go. And parking brake. Alright, let's send out the drone. See if we can see Mike here. He should be doing the left pattern as well. There he is actually in the distance. At least I think that's him. Is anyone else on the pattern here? I don't see anyone here. But that is Key West International, everybody. Get a closer look at that too. Let's get some Rich USA Flying Club members here on our stream. And you can see that the model matching is not perfect. That is definitely not Mike in a jet, everybody. That's Mike in a 152, which I don't understand why it doesn't match the 152, but it doesn't. That's just V-Pilot, by the way. There's nothing you can do with that, so. Mike, land that thing. He's right near the Naval Air Station. And, yeah, I really wish we could have seen. We might head out there after. Between landings, there's 2 more guys coming in. Seems to be an aircraft out here, too. No, that's a boat. Or is that an aircraft? No, that's an aircraft. Who's that? No clue, and they just flew by me, so. Alright, let's go back to the airport. See Mike's coming in here. Whoa! Hello. But wicked nice scenery here. Again, this is the general aviation parking, so that's where we are. We're right here, and the reason why I couldn't go Delta straight is because this fence right here is what separates the commercial ramp from the general aviation ramp, so. There's Mike out there, left midfield. Downwind. There's another aircraft out there, though. Who's that? Let's see if I can find out who that is. That is somebody. November 9er 33 November. I don't think they're with the Virtue USA Flying Club, but Mike is probably turning base almost now. Alright. So, there he is. We'll follow him in. He's going to be turning base pretty soon. Mike, that's a nice jet on my stream that you're flying there.
Yeah, they really need to figure out some CSLs for the new sim ASAP.
You'd think they at least do the 152 so it gets in it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No pressure, we're following you with the drone.
Wait, you're following? I'm at the gate. Or I'm at the ramp, rather.
Oh, really? Because I kind of have an aircraft coming in and I thought it was you.
Following someone else. You're following, who would that be?
Tom, maybe?
Yeah, you're following Tom.
Alright, I'm following Tom.
Serious.
There you go. Well, I meant to get you. No pressure, Tom. That's weird because Fantastic's showing that Mike was on downwind, so it just didn't update. Yeah, that's Tom. All right. Well, good luck, Tom. We're rooting for you. But this scenery is really good and worth the buy if you fly in the Key West at all. It has like the terminal there with welcome to the country public and the southernmost point thing there with the passengers. So we gotta slow this down if we're gonna do this. See if I can slow down. There we go, slowing down. A little bit there. All right. So Key West. Oh yeah, gusts are pretty bad coming in. So that might be Mike behind me, honestly. Oh, actually, he might be back here. So he's not looking like a jet. But Tom is coming in on final. He's not flying a jet. I don't think he's flying a Cirrus. Just not model matching correctly. But look at that crab. It's a nice crab you have there on final. Yeah, so you got that left wing in there, and then keep the right rudder down and keep it centered. With that gust coming from the left. Alright, here we go, everybody. Tom with landing at Key West. And Leonard's still out there as well, so we're gonna probably wait for Leonard. And we'll go check for that weather balloon while we're waiting. But Tom's looking pretty good. Again, he's in a Cirrus, not in a jet. But, yeah. Right in the center there, pull it to the right a little bit. Again, he could be in a different simulator. I don't know if he's using Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, there we go. Not bad at all. Nice landing.
That was rough.
Look decent from here.
It wasn't my finest work, but it definitely wasn't my worst work either, so we'll take it.
Yeah, it's a little hard with those gusts from the left, so. Alright, let's go check and see if we can find that weather balloon while we're waiting for Leonard to come on in. Because I'm really interested in seeing if they did include it or not. So let me get my sectional out so I can get a little bearing on where that would be. I mean, we're talking way out. So, Naval Air Station's there. I'm going to speed up the drone. Oh, no! Okay, speed up. No, I'm trying to speed you up, not do that whole thing. Problem is it's the same button, so sometimes it speeds up and other times it doesn't. Okay, from here, the Naval Air Station, we're going to go out to the left. And, see if we can do it. Should be a town down here. But, gonna be kind of bummed, honestly, if you can't see it. It might be because of the clouds, actually, because it is supposed to be at, like, 14,000, so. I don't know. Let's keep a visual at the ground first, and then we'll, see if we can find them. You'd think they would be, the actual rope coming here. So, island with a little pond in it, if we can find that. We should have the Sugarloaf Key. I don't know. Alright, where's that private airport? Sugarloaf. Follow the road out until we see Sugarloaf. Should be an airport somewhere. Is that it? Yeah. No.
Appreciate all you guys for joining the event this evening. As always, thanks for coming in today.
Yeah. What was the official count?
Assuming Brant does a flight
Up here.
up for, it's gonna be 17, and he's on the map. So yeah, 17, 1-7.
Not bad.
Technically, the event still has another hour on it, so it could go up. But I have a feeling that Brant's gonna be the last one, so I'm assuming 17 is gonna be the final.
All right, gonna look for Sugarloaf. I'm trying to find that weather balloon with the drone because I didn't see it, and I have the, is it Latin VFR? Because I can't remember who made the scenery, but I put it in there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, this is Sugarloaf now, okay? So the balloon should be out there.
Is that for Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yeah. So we'll see. Now, listen, this balloon's supposed to be up in the air here, so Let's just look up here and see if we can see anything.
Mike, I just sent you something on the Gmail, possible future event. Check it out when you have a little bit of time.
But I don't see it.
The email or the drive?
Thinking they didn't put it in.
You just say Gmail.
Roger.
Because it's got to be somewhere around here if it was, and you'd probably see it, right?
Thanks for organizing tonight, Mike.
Absolutely, thanks for coming in.
You can see that cloud
where
cover
I kind
there.
of felt like I knew sort of what I was
Pretty cool
doing,
to see
so
that
I
from another
moved on my-
perspective. Let's go back to the airport now. Booyah. It's got a lot of the scenery here. I'm eventually going to install the liveries here so that we don't get any more generic looking aircraft, but I need to find out which is the best one to do that. And we have Leonard coming in, but Brent's also coming in.
It's definitely something you're going to have to spell out probably a little bit more in detail, but I do like it a lot.
Sweet. Yep. I just hatched it today based on something that Rob Valkyrie shared with me. So I'll add some more details to it, and then we'll find a date.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Like that article, huh?
Yeah, Rob, that was really, really cool, man. Thanks for the share.
Yeah. Well.
Check out the airport all the way. This is an American Airlines flight there from Vat Sim, so he might not be using Microsoft Flight Simulator nor the scenery. And then there is an old colonial fort, which actually does look, that's right, because the scenery added that too. So that's kind of cool that it's there. I mean, the walls look kind of weird, and it looks like they could have used an exclusion there, but they didn't. So I don't know what's up with that. But the terminal and everything is modeled pretty good. I think I'm gonna solve this once and for all. I think it's Latin VFR. I keep forgetting because I installed all the scenery, and I can't remember what the publisher is. Yeah, it is Latin VFR. So, yep. At least it should be. Yeah, $20. $20 for the scenery. That's about how much I paid for it, if I remember right. And looks really, really good. Again, Tom's right there, and I'm under his wing, only due to the model matching not working. But we're gonna try to stay here for Leonard. He is currently coming in here, Key West. He just got in the tower range here, so. And somewhere out there is Brent as well, but I don't know where he went, so. A couple other aircraft in the area. Okay, we're right here on the ramp, so. Let's update us and see if he moved forward at all. He's flying a 150 though, like I said. Looking for him. Let's go out and meet him, maybe. He's gonna be out here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's really cool seeing the cloud cover out there, but no balloon. Wow, wow. Latin VFR, you did it before. Don't know why you wouldn't do it in this version, but it is what it is. Clouds look really good though from above the overcast layer here. Again, we should be seeing Leonard out here in the distance. So there he is, right there. Flying a 150, and you know what? It actually looks like close to a 150 compared to everyone else, so that's cool.
Posted, yeah.
What was that?
Your event is ready to be posted, correct?
That is correct. I think I have to check with them about air traffic control, though, so.
Alright, that's fine. But,
I mean,
the email for, or do you know where to find the email for Boston?
Yeah, I just go to the Boston ARTCC website or whatever. Go there and publish there.
The Flying Club Gmail account.
I mean, it is on the CTAF frequency for Plymouth, but you know, if they want a little flight following, I'll try to get them on there.
Yep. We get that posted.
There we go. So I couldn't see Brent anywhere, so I think we're gonna end tonight's stream with Leonard coming in here.
Official event count 17.
Key West. So
we're calling it, unlike some other things in this country.
Hey, let's not get political here. Yep. All right.
That was a joke. The last thing I ever want to do is hear about this ever again.
Oh, I got ya. There he is. Got some nice yachts out here. Look at that. Fishing for some marlin or something. I don't know. I have no clue. It's nice to hear the ambience of the waves and stuff, though. The ambiance.
Mike, there is something up on the ground here at Opal
Yeah,
Lock.
I just realized that I probably preempted the official account because I think there's going to be 2 more people joining.
Oh. So they must be just starting late. That's what happened, but we're probably going to shut this down. Yeah, Brant's all the way back at Opalaka, which is cool because it goes till 10. So they have another hour to get here, and that's definitely enough time to get here. Right at the end of the event. But we're going to stay for Leonard, and then we will be signing off here. But Key West looking really good, Latin VFR. So. And not that bad on the frames. I'm still pulling 30 frames here, so. Whoa, someone just took off. Who's that? That might be November 7-7. Or maybe not. No. Go take a look what he looks like. Beach aircraft there, right? Yeah. Leonard's still coming in here. He's in the distance right out there. That beach could be doing the pattern, I don't know. Juan Figueroa. Go get out to Leonard again here. It's interesting because Leonard's flying a 150 and that came in as like a 172 on model matching, but yet you were flying the 152 and it made you a big jet.
Yeah, it's got work to be done still.
Very cool to have this drone function though. As long as you learn how to work it, it does pretty good. So we got some traffic out there with Leonard. So we'll see what happens with that. Leonard's looking pretty good. Coming in on the left trying to see where that other aircraft went. I don't know. See that yacht out there in the distance, though. Still there. Fishing for marlin or something. Probably not
Your
marlin.
event is posted. Make sure to send it.
Alright, thanks. Alright, Leonard. No pressure. Let's see what you can do. Especially in a 150, because those winds are going to push that thing around like no tomorrow. Let's get an update. See if the winds got any better. No, still says 050, 12 gust and 22 knots. But it's doable. But in the 150 gets pushed around a lot more. Excuse me. 172 is a little heavier. Turning base sometime soon. There you go. There he is. Almost lost track of him for a second. He's on left base. Turning final, looks like. Here comes Leonard, everybody. See how he does. Oh, whoa. Hello. Pretty good. Yeah, nice landing. Alright, so once he parks, this will conclude our trip to Key West. You can see that with the Vat Sim and everything. We're all brothers here. We like to hug. No, I'm kidding. It just happens that way with Microsoft Flight Simulator and stuff. And they're definitely not jets around me here. In fact, this wheels are still moving. But that is the fly-in for tonight. Key West. Appreciate that you came out if you're watching my stream. Remember to follow on Twitch and also like and subscribe on the Eric Flight YouTube channel. We'll keep streaming. We're going to continue our Around the USA flights pretty soon. I'm editing another real life.
Our event count actually has bumped up to 19.
Oh, sweet.
We've had 3 people show up late.
So we have another real world flight coming on soon. In fact, I might edit some of that tonight. And yeah, just keep tuning in and help me out here. We're about, I think, 6 followers away from getting to associate status, as long as I can get 3 average viewers. But anyways, what that means for us is there's more interactive stuff I can put on the stream, and that's what I really like to do. So please follow if you can. And with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to tell the guys goodbye. Alright guys, so we're going to head out for tonight, but thanks for the fly-in, and check out the stream, because I got like the last 2 landings before, after Mike.
Appreciate you coming in.
Alright, we'll see you. And with that, sayonara, and we'll see you later. Have a good one.